Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make cuttings. At the base of the flowering stems we've got some nice side shoots coming off, and these are perfect for cuttings. They don't yet have flowers. Some of them might have a little bud. This one has a bud coming, and all you need to do is just nip out the bud when you take a cutting. So you can break these off like that. I'll show you. Just break it off like that, and that will be perfect to use for a cutting, or you can cut it off with scissors. This one has a little bud at the top, but it's still perfect for cutting. Let's break that one off and I'll show you how to take the cutting inside. Right, so here we've got our cuttings. I've brought some in from outside. First of all, this is a beautiful, easy cutting to do. We've got a bud at the top here. All you need to do is nip that out, and then at the bottom here, just remove the bottom few centimeters of leaves. You can pull them off or you can cut them off with scissors. Just make sure that you have got at least 2 to, I would say, 3 nodes that do not have leaves. So there is our cutting, and it is all ready already. Here's an example of another cutting. You just pinch out the bud, remove the bottom leaves, and there you have your cutting. So there's our cutting, it's all prepared. You don't really need to worry about this heel at the bottom. Sometimes it's a good thing to have a heel cutting, which is where you've actually just broken it off the stem. You can still take cuttings if your lavender is in full bloom and there are no younger side shoots without proper flowers on them. All you need to do again is remove the flower just like you would the bud. The stem will be a bit thicker, but that really isn't a problem. Remove the bottom few centimeters of leaves, and there you go. Right, so now we have our cuttings. I've just filled a tray with normal potting soil. I'm going to be using the Dynaroot #1 rooting hormone powder. You don't actually need to use rooting hormone powder with lavender. Lavender roots very easily, but you can use Dynaroot or some other rooting hormone powder just to speed up the rooting and help you if this is your first time. But if you don't have it, it's really not necessary. You don't need to go out and buy this. So all we're going to do is just dip in our cutting to the powder. You can also pour some powder onto the lid and do it like that. Knock off any excess rooting hormone powder. And I like to make a little hole where I'm going to putting the cutting in. You can use a twig. I'm just using a toothpick here, just so that when you push your cutting down, you don't remove all the powder from your cutting. So that's all you do, and just firm the soil around the base of the cutting. Here we've got another cutting. Just dip it in the rooting hormone powder. We've made our hole already. Slip the cutting in and firm the soil around the base of the cutting. So here's our tray of lavender cuttings. It's finished. All you need to do now is give them a good watering. Keep them out of direct sunlight until they have rooted. You can feel if they've rooted by gently tugging on your cutting. If you feel some resistance, you know that they have started to root, and you will see once they are producing new shoots and growing nicely that they have rooted. You can actually lift up the tray then and check at the bottom. The roots will start to come out at the bottom, and then you can transplant them into a nice pot. Give them a good pruning to shape them into great lavender bushes. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this, and please let me know how your lavender cuttings have grown down in the comments below.